No, I think if you look back to last year, one of the things that didn't pick up as much as we would have anticipated is the quantum of change spend, right? Run budgets certainly are getting more and more squeezed as customers are creating value on the change side, or budgets to spend on the change side. I think with Brexit behind us, with the US elections behind us, you should see some firming up and some acceleration on the spend on that side. So, we'll have to wait and watch for the next few months, but I think you should see some pickup on the change spends that maybe didn't happen last year.
Right. How much of this is, dependent on the visa-related changes? I know every company is talking about, contingency plans in terms of offshoring, local hiring, but are we seeing deferrals in discretionary spend because of this? Is this weighing on everyone's minds?
I would submit not. I don't think the issue of visas is coming into play of how organizations much more broadly are thinking about discretionary spend.
Right. Rishad, on stage you also spoke about making the right bets with respect to M&A. When it comes to new businesses, how do you really assess, on what you're doing is right, not right? Wipro, I know, has been more acquisitive. Again, how will you balance out going after existing business models, new business models when it comes to acquisition?
No, I think most of our spends on acquisition are going to be on the change side, right? And really it's identifying areas that we think are of huge opportunity and then going after them. I mean, I think that's the fundamental focus. So we're not going to be investing M&A largely on the run side. It's going to be pretty much all on the change side.
Right. Before I let you go, Rishad, a lot of focus now on capital allocation of IT companies. Obviously, all of them are sitting on a lot of cash with, the macro scenario not looking too good. Cognizant has announced a buyback. TCS today said it will consider one. What are Wipro's own views as far as this is concerned?
No, we did a buyback last year, in July of last year, for 2,500 crores. So we've done a buyback in the past. Look, we have a stated dividend payout ratio policy, which is somewhere in the range of 40 to 45%, which we've maintained consistently. We've also said that, on an annual basis, we discuss this fairly actively inside the company, both at a senior management level as well as at a board level, to evaluate what makes sense with the cash that we generate. We're comfortable with the levels of cash we have today, but we're always open to evaluating buybacks, special dividends as they make sense for the organization as we move forward.
So even after doing that buyback last year, you're saying the board will still evaluate options as far as...
That's correct.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.